This is the site where 400 Earlwood residents are preparing their stand, with 1,000 more backup troops from the Earlwood Progress Association. Nannygoat Hill, which some of the protesters climbed today to show me their battleground and to tell me their feelings.
What about our children? My little eldest boy is nearly 3 and the baby's just 12 months, and they get out on the street now. Even though I do lock the gate, the baker comes out and comes in to leave the bread, and out they go. And I'm chasing them now. What's it going to be like when there's 100 trucks a day zooming up and down?
Everybody down in this area does not want the hill to go.
No.
And why should it go?
And why should it go?
Well, the council are there to do as we want. They're our elected members. Well, everybody that is concerned with it has got up on their high horse and said, we don't want it shifted. So how can the council come and take it from us?
Some say the hill is a hideout for hoodlums and criminals, where the Kingsgrove slasher was caught, but the locals hotly deny this and prefer to talk about part of the film Jeddah being made here. The hill is a rugged outcrop of sandstone and tickbush, 200,000 cubic yards altogether, which the developers apparently reckon can be wiped from the landscape in 9 months of blasting, bulldozing and trucking. But the Earlwood protesters not only say this is impossible, they're also concerned about losing one of the few beauty spots on the broad face of Sydney's western suburbs.
As far as I'm concerned, whatever money they get, it won't give me the view of the bush that I can get from my place.
This looks a pretty good place for kids to play, and you have a little child there. What do you feel about it?
I was reared on this myself. We used to climb up many times, and I'd like my sons to play on it too.
The thing that that worries me about it is the possible blasting and noise and dust, which would be absolutely terrible because we live just opposite the hill. And we'd be lucky if we had a wall left intact by the time they finish blasting, I would say.
If they're going to do this in 9 months, take it away in 9 months, it means 100 lorries, 100 lorry loads per day.
Yeah, there are a lot of shift workers down here. My husband, for one, has been a night worker for 40 years. Comes home at 2:45 in the morning, sleeps until about 12 or half past. What's it going to do to his rest?
How do you feel about it?
39 years. I couldn't bear to see it taken away.
We're going to lose a scenic attraction here. It's one of the scenic attractions of the district, and we'll finish up with an eyesore like the one over the other side of Arncliffe. That was the same operators that's going to do this job, and look what they've left there.
It's in Canterbury Council chambers that a decision is probably being voted on at this very moment. And this afternoon, I met the Mayor of Canterbury, Alderman Mulder, and asked him what the council might gain out of letting Nannygoat Hill be demolished.
It'll either be a passive recreation or a usable recreation facility for the people of the municipality. I think those who protest are those who would like to see it as a natural park or a natural outrock, or we have also the proposition of the company which intend to make it the active recreation as shown in their sketch here, that it would be used as a recreation area for those in the municipality.
But some of these residents over there in South Ward are worried that their beauty spot's going to be turned into a quarry. Now, what about this, Mr. Mayor?
According to Brambles in their application, they have stated that they'd be out within a certain time. I believe their developments which would use this rock in South Ward would necessitate a quick removal of this rock.
Mr. Mayor, are you used to protest meetings over council affairs out here in Canterbury?
Yes, it's maybe strange, but the people in South Ward are usually very vocal in their opposition or in their ideas. In some instances, I think it is an intimidation. We go back to a few of their protests, they were intimidation, but I think in this that they are honestly frightened that this area will be desecrated, but I don't think most of these have seen this proposed plan of it.
Well, now, if the council decision tonight goes against you, what do you propose to do then?
We'll fight them to the finish.
I reckon if our councillors won't do anything for us, we'll have to elect some new ones.
We want our hill left here.
Yeah.
We'll all sit down in a row to stop it going.
You saw that one.